Welcome to Dorchester. Welcome to Mother's Rest. We are excited to be here today. As a fellow Dorchester resident, we're excited to cut a ribbon on a brand new renovation that had a lot of community impact and input throughout the process. I can hear the water going behind me already, which is great on this cooling day down there, and it's an exciting day. My name is Ryan Woods. I have the pleasure of serving as the Parks Commissioner for the City of Boston, and we are doing this series of coffee hours where we're getting City Hall out of City Hall. So in addition to the ribbon cutting today, you'll see departments tabling with all different swag and information. So we get City Hall out of City Hall and you can connect with employees. One thing that we strive to do with our parks is make people feel welcome. We want them to feel like they're at home. When you're at home, you feel safe. You have open space, around that you can play with. You always feel welcomed. And that's what we want our parks to feel like. And a new renovation such as this one at Mother's Rest will make people feel more welcomed. It's fully furnished. I want to read some facts about it here. The design was done by Deborah Meyer's Landscape Architecture, and with a design budget of $200,000 and $1.99 million went into this park renovation. So let's give a round of applause for this investment in our neighborhood. I want to thank the contractor, A&J Construction, and I want to thank the project manager, Lauren Bryant. You may know her. She was all the community meetings, so let's give a round of applause for Lauren, who worked at this. I also want to thank Dunkin' Donuts as our sponsor throughout the coffee hours. This is our last stop number 18. We started on April 26th and got to 18 different parks to meet residents, listen to their concerns. And I want to thank Star Market is giving out free fresh cut fruit under the parks table, so please make sure you take advantage of that. We have our summer guides hot off the press with all free movies, concerts, workshops, and activities all throughout the city, so please make sure you get that. And if there's still some left on the table, there's free plants that are grown from seed at the Franklin Park Greenhouse to take advantage of that. The mayor has a liaison for all different neighborhoods where they can be your in-between, they can be your connection and help you connect to the right departments and help answer questions. We're so fortunate in this neighborhood to have a coordinator that's very responsive. He's on the ground. Please welcome your ONS coordinator, Anthony Huynh.
Good morning, Dorchester. Good morning. Thank you, everybody, for making it out here today, and welcome to the first ever Mid-Dorchester Coffee Hour. Our neighborhood is closing out on this momentous occasion. We are so happy to have you here at the brand new Mother's Rest Park. I would like to thank our local electeds, our cultural advisors, Executive Director, Gladys Oliveros, the Latinx community, Kevin Tran, the Vietnamese community, and Sue DePina, the Cape Verdean Cultural Advisor, for joining us today. As the Commissioner said, my name is Anthony Huynh, and I am your neighborhood liaison working for Mayor Michelle Wu. It's been an incredible experience so far to be able to serve this community. I remember the first time I had fish and chips was at Vaughn's. I remember having recitals at the Great Hall, field trips to the Strand, and playing basketball all over. It's an amazing feeling and opportunity to now give back and help play my part in building a better future for our home. Over the last year, we were able to renovate this park, install many speed bumps with more to come, filled 367 potholes, and Parks has been very busy as well, planting 293 new trees. Very excited to announce some of our grant recipients this year, both teens, Catholic Charities at St. Peter's, and the Dorchester Eagles received the Mayor's Sports Grants. I'm very proud this year to name the Legacy Business Award winners in our neighborhood. We had the most. The Dorchester Reporter, Family Hardware, Cesaria's, Rose's Liquors, Vaughn's Fish and Chips, and Walnut Deluxe Cleaners. I encourage all of you to download the Boston 311 app. Please do stay in touch. I'm only a call away, as many of you here can attest to. I'm always down for coffee during my weekly neighborhood coffee hours every Friday. It's been a real honor to be able to serve Mid-Dorchester, a neighborhood that has helped me become the man I am today. and it is a greater honor to introduce our brilliant mayor, Mayor Michelle Wu.
Good morning, everyone. Please give a round of applause for Anthony. He worked so hard, and we're so thankful for the many years that he's been involved in the community and now stepping up to this role. So first of all, I just want to welcome everyone and say we're okay. This is a neighborhood coffee hour. We welcome everyone, and George and everyone who are here expressing their views on the budget and different policies. We appreciate your advocacy, and we know year after year you are always there standing up for what you believe is right, and that is something that is incredibly important, that has always shaped our city. So we want to thank you for that advocacy, and look forward to talking afterwards. And to everyone else who's here, we appreciate all that you do and the many hats that you wear, the causes that you stand up for, what you're fighting for. This park is here because of you. How many people have already gone down and seen the lower level with the play area, the water feature? It looks amazing. We're going to go down and cut the ribbon in a little bit. So we're kind of doing two things here with our coffee hour. This is the last coffee hour of our 2-month plus season of going to every single neighborhood. The best for last. So we appreciate all our city departments helping us make this possible. There's a lot to celebrate in Boston right now. We have said from day one we want to be the city that is a home for everyone, every generation, every culture, every background. That means being the safest city in America. That means being the greenest city in America and the most family-friendly city. So those are our goals and our North Star that we move towards. And that's only possible because of community members being so involved and so many city workers who pour their whole hearts into public service. Thank you so much to our police officers, our firefighters and EMS, the first responders who are there 24 hours a day, no matter what is happening in the community. Thank you so much to our housing team, our transportation team, our water and sewer, public health commission, ISD, public works. Everyone is here today. We also have several of our leaders from labor partners who make sure that we are doing right by the workforce of the city of Boston. So I think I was told that Eddie Nastari, Tom McKeever, and of course Tiger Stockbridge are here to celebrate the last of our coffee hours. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you for standing with all of us. So if you work for the city of Boston, can you raise your hand so we can give you a thank you? Miss Shirley. She is our unofficial cabinet member with Levi. So I'm going to invite up all my fellow elected officials to say a quick hello. And we had asked for questions from the neighborhood in advance. There was one question submitted, so I want to see if we can help answer that one. Then I'll pass it over to all my colleagues. So the question was, how do you address littering in the neighborhood? Who should constituents call? So this is a great one, a really important one. And I see Dennis coming up to give some of the expertise.
How you doing? Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Mayor. When it comes to littering, the best thing you can do is to either call 311 or put it through the 311 app in the system, and be as descriptive as possible when you do that. I also have Clarence with me, who's the assistant superintendent of highway. We work very closely together on all littering issues, whether it be an illegal dumping issue where we might have to deploy our code enforcement team, just a normal littering issue where Clarence might deploy a hokey over to the neighborhood to clean up the situation, or my trash inspection team that would deal with any kind of trash issue in the neighborhood. So the best thing you can do is call 311 or use the 311 app and be as descriptive as possible what the littering issue is. Thank you.
Thank you. Clarence, you want to add anything? You good?
Dennis covered it all. Like Dennis said, definitely use the app, 311. I'll give us a call. We'll respond immediately. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning, Mayor.
Good morning. Okay, let's pass it over. Okay, you're the only counselor here? Okay, come on up. I see Counselor Aaron Murphy. I see Rep. Chris Worrell here. And I'll just pass it over to them to say hi.
Good morning, Dorchester. How's everyone doing? Yay! So we did. I've been at every coffee hour. We started 2 months ago in West Roxbury, and someone shouted it out. Oh, maybe it was you, Rep. You shouted out, and we're ending in my neighborhood here in Dorchester. So I won't say that it's the best. I'm an at-large city councilor, but it's a great place to end. So thank you to C11 and all of the neighborhood leaders who are here today. I do want to shout out, I guess 2 months in, your neighborhood liaison, my former student at the Murphy School, Anthony. Great job. A wonderful pick made by the mayor's administration, so he's going to be wonderful here in this neighborhood. And I also want to shout out the Boston Lion Track Club. Can you all stand up? Yeah. And Solo, where's Solo in the crowd? Solo, I heard you're really fast. You're like #1 in the region, 5 in the nation. You guys are going to Texas, and we want to make sure we not just cheer you on, but support you getting there. So thank you for coming out today. Good job. And all of you are really fast. I see all your medals, and yeah, so congratulations for that. And to your coaches and the team, youth sports, track, basketball, whatever it is you do, you play, it's important that we have those opportunities here in the city for you. So it's exciting to be here today to see all of you, but also to cut the ribbon to the park and know that my office, I have some of my staff here with me like we do at all the coffee hours. It's great to see familiar faces and also new ones. And I will pass it off to your state representative, Chris Worrell. What are you looking for?
You got to pass it off to your colleague.
Oh, he showed up. Look at that, Brian. Oh, let's see. He was just calling me, but I was in front of you all. So here we go. He wanted to make a big entrance. Woo! He's feeling good. I hope we have a good, I hope, you know, today is our final budget vote, and your representative here, your city councilor, is the chair of Ways and Means. He has been working hard, and we'll see what happens today. But I'll pass it off to your city councilor, Brian Worrell.
Good morning, everyone. What a beautiful day to open up Mother's Rest. Don't you agree? Let's give a big round of applause to all of our community leaders in the crowd. Miss Latson, Miss Shirley. Do I see Miss Foreman, Joyce Harvey out here? Everyone out here that makes this community a special community. I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. You make my job easy every day, just advocating for the community, and you make today's like this so special. And I just want to give a big shout out to Mayor Wu and the administration for always being so responsive and investing in our community. And today's the budget vote, so I can't stay long. Got to run down to City Hall. But I just want to say we're constantly working for our neighborhoods and the people of Boston. Thank you for having me. And I get the pleasure of introducing my brother from Big Snow Joking, State Representative Christopher Worrell.
Listen, there are good things of having a brother in elected official positions, and there's bad things when he has to introduce you because he goes overboard with it. Dorchester, good morning. Good morning. Oh, we could do better than that. Dorchester, good morning. Good morning. So happy that the mayor and her team picked Dorchester last. They always say they leave the best for last. I feel like running in the splash pond right now. I grew up right down the street off of Erie Street. Now we have my brother and I share a office together dealing with constituency. So come by 5 Erie Street right next to Vaughn's Fish and Chips. I too have a big vote on the economic development bill, so I won't be here with you long, but I'm excited to bring back some great funding to the city of Boston into my district. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, team. And thank you, Beefy, for bringing the next one home to Dorchester. All right.
Okay, want to talk about the park more?
Yeah, sure.
Go for it.
Just a couple of the notes on this new park. You might notice the gateway behind you was all restored and repainted, and it was done by a local public school art teacher, Josh Beckett. So thank you, Josh, for the effort you put in the work. It came out awesome as the gateway to this park. So thank you for your effort with that. We heard loud and clear from the community that they wanted water play. They wanted room for spoken word. They wanted table tennis. They wanted areas to work out. And I think this $1.99 million renovation, we hit the mark where we're able to have all those features that the community want. We want the community to be in this park. When people are in parks with positive activity, it pushes negative activity and behavior away. So we want people to come to this park. So therefore, we put features in that would make you and draw you to come to this park all the time. I also know Boston Police wanted me to point out the ice cream truck is here on the street. So make sure before you leave, you cool off with a cool treat. And I want to point out, when we're doing this, we were short when the numbers came in, a shortfall of $52,000, and that would mean we'd have to cut the water play out. And the Friends of Post Office Square stepped up and wrote a check for $52,000 to make sure we could have the water feature here with the renovation of the park. So thank you to them. With that, I'll pass it off to the mayor, who I think is going to invite us to cut the ribbon.
Great. So we're all going to take a little walk down the stairs and be in the middle of the beautiful new play area to cut the ribbon. So we invite anyone who wants to join us for the official photo to come down. Maybe if our Boston Lions champs can join us right in the front of the photo, we'd love to make sure you're in there and remember that forever. Okay. And the last thing, the winner of the Duncan raffle is Mr. Robert Lombardi. So Mr. Lombardi, come on up, and everyone else will meet you down there.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.